Howdy YouTube, today we're taking a look at the WWE Mattel Basic Series 64 to show off the Intercontinental Champion, Dolph Ziggler. A cool looking figure. I've got to be honest, I was not the biggest Dolph Ziggler fan. He had his moments where he got me interested in the character, and then he had his moments where he completely blew it. What's a good example of that? Survivor Series a few years ago. They did a repeat of what happened at Survivor Series 2003. What happened in that one? It was basically you had like Team Stone Cold against Team Bischoff. You had Shawn Michaels on Stone Cold's team. He was like the last surviving guy, and then Bischoff's team had a full team. And Michael slowly eliminated each one by one and then ultimately ended up losing. And it was kind of sad. And they tried to recreate that with Ziggler. And at that moment at Survivor Series, I think it could have been 2014 from memory. I might be wrong. Let me know if I am in the comments below. And he did a really impressive job. And I was like, you know what? I don't mind this guy. And then the next night on Raw, he comes out and he goes, I hope I entertained you. And it completely killed any buzz I had for him. And that to me was very, very annoying. Fast forward to when he first brought out this new look with these pants. I really like this look. There's something about wrestlers in the standard underwear tights that I do not like. To me, it looks too cheesy, too corny. You don't fight someone in your undies. So at least that's why I like the pants. Someone like Brock Lesnar, I love the MMA shorts. Kevin Owens. Even like the Goldberg look. You can still have tights, but you can have it like the UFC type look where it just looks more athletic to me. But anyway, that's a rant for another video. Okay, so fast forward to this figure, loving this look of Ziggler, loving the feud he had with The Miz, great rivalry, great I Quit match, and this is actually a really cool looking figure. I'm excited to get it opened up and out of packaging. On the back of the packaging, we see the other figures that are available in Series 64. I have reviewed Braun Strowman, check that out, that is a ridiculously awesome figure, and I have got John Cena that I'm going to review for you guys too. So with that, let's get the show off opened up and out of packaging. Okay, and here we have the figure opened up and out of packaging, and it is quite a cool figure, to be honest with you. I'll bring it forward so you guys can take a look at the face. I think Mattel absolutely nailed that. It definitely looks like Dolph Ziggler. The head does look a little bit bigger, a little bit fatter than, I guess, the rest of his body. But overall, a really nice job on the face scan, I think, moving across. I really like the feud with the Spirit Squad too. When I was younger and I was watching wrestling, I remember hating them enormously. So I'm glad they brought them back. It was a little bit of a nostalgia thing. What's he got written on the back there? I don't even know what that is. But anyway, it does look kind of cool. I'm not a fan of the zips. I did like the Shawn Michaels type trunks that he had. A little bit, maybe about a month ago now. They looked pretty sick. I'm not sure why they went with this particular design for the figure, but it is what it is. I do like the white and black boots. They look pretty sick, and the black as well. Was not a fan of the Ziggler-Baron Corbin feud with the proper wrestling match with the head helmet and all that sort of junk. I have no clue what that was about. But the Ziggler character for me has improved a lot. I'm hoping they keep him as IC champ for a little while. I hate seeing championships chop and change all the time. Yeah, they need to have a bit of consistency, and with consistency you bring prestige. Hopefully the Miz is moving into the title picture. I would like to see the Miz feud with Dean Ambrose. I think that would be great. The Miz has been killing it lately. As has Dolph, he's been having great matches. Ball jointed head, ball jointed arm, swivel in the bicep, bend at the elbow, swivel in the wrist, swivel in the waist, swivel in the leg, bend at the knee, swivel in the boot, and swivel in the ankle. So a ton of articulation. I'm excited to hopefully get in the near future an elite version of this guy with this sort of attire. I think that would be a really sick figure. And speaking of elite, you can see the difference between the elite Dolph Ziggler that we got a little while ago and this figure. They are substantially different. I definitely prefer the basic one over this one. The hair, I think, looks a lot more accurate and a lot nicer. The face scan is the exact same face scan. It's the exact same hair and everything like that. It is just a different color. So the figures themselves are no different. But there's something about this look that I just prefer. I think it's a nicer looking figure, in all honesty. Overall, a really cool figure, a great wrestler, definitely super talented. If they'd pushed this guy a few years ago, I think he would have been a crazy star. Someone to the level of AJ Styles that people would be really hyped to see them too. I think still they would have an epic match, by the way, but I think they've just got to build Ziggler up a little bit more, and that would be a fantastic, outstanding program, by the way. Really enjoying his work on SmackDown Live at the moment. Hopefully he has a good run as IC champion, and if you see this guy, I think he's well worth picking up. Definitely a cool looking figure. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this review on the WWE Mattel Basic Series 64 Dolph Ziggler.